I showed you earlier spring pictures a couple weeks ago of us spreading manure on this and cleaning out the barns, and you can see that water hole behind him. We've just had constant rain, and that tall brush there behind it is a creek that goes through our farm, and it has been overflowing just drastically. The road commission's having some issues with a culvert, and this is about a 5-acre field. We are planting sunflowers in this field, which are a good July crop. Of course, it'll be for feed for the animals. So right now he's just knocking down the weeds that have grown up with a disc. And then he'll be plowing this through. There's a lot of rocks here, and this is why we're plowing. This is the first time we're going to have to plow in 2 years. But the water rushing through displaced a lot of soil, and we've got a lot of sand and clay through here. It's still real moist. We've been getting rain about every 3rd day. And of course there's a lot of sand, and closer up by that creek it's just rock after rock, thousands and thousands of rocks. We don't have a rock picker, and it's hard work doing it by hand. So we got a hay wagon full earlier this spring, before all the rain, from another section, so the plowing is just going to turn under the rocks. If you were interested, he's running the John Deere 620, and this is a diesel with a pony start, and he's pulling the John Deere disc today. So here's the start of the sunflower field. It has been today plowed and then disced. So now it is ready for planting with the drill. So tomorrow that will get all taken care of. And this is Trey. He has been the supervisor for this job today, and he has been with Dad for the whole day of doing this disking. That's right. So we'll show you tomorrow the planting the sunflowers.
The sunflowers and you make another video and then the video will be done for this field and then you do another one with the beans.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye. So today their men are doing the finish work on the field. He is pulling the spike tooth drag to level out the field. And when he did the disking, he pulled the cul-de-packer behind it. And I guess it leaves some grooves that he doesn't like so well, that the drill tends to leave some open spaces and not cover the seed. So, being that this is the small field, he's doing a lot of soil conditioning for it. This will leave it real airy, so he's going to go back over it with a cul-de-packer to make sure it's nice and packed down. This is just smoothing it out. And he said he's able to go a bit faster because everything is so smooth. It's not like when you're disking and you're going so much slower. So it'll be fast work of it. He's already done the most bulk of the field. You can see that there are some big rocks still on the surface, but the plow pretty much turned most of them right under. Considering what we were looking at before, this is quite the improvement. It was hard to believe with those tall weeds that we were going to ever get it back down to dirt again. And this has all just been with cultivating, disking, plowing, without spraying any chemicals on it. And then with the sunflowers, they'll be feed for the animals, so we're going to keep it organic. And for weed control, as the sunflowers are growing, he'll be doing cultivating between the rows. Right now he's down in that area that had been real wet. So of course, like last weekend, this is Saturday afternoon, we're expecting some rain later tonight, so this field is destined to get done. There's a chance for a rain this afternoon, but just can't beat this weather. Here it is, like July 24th or 25th, and we still have a field we haven't planted. So this will be the last one. Well, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll try to splice this together with some other videos so that you see the drilling next. So here he is following up with the Brilliant cul-de-packer, making it real nice and smooth. It takes a lot of time in doing these extra steps, especially because everything that you're using is, you know, like 12-foot rows and 14-foot rows. But he takes a lot of pride in his work. Plus, we're always compensating for running behind. So he wants to give every seed the best advantage to get the best head start, which you can control by the planting conditions. Some people plant stuff real early and get a chance of frost and have to replant, so then everyone's planting at the same time because of the replant. And because of the early weeds, with them all being knocked down now, things should go much smoother for them. You don't want to get a bunch of weeds in your harvested crop, because then you feed that to the animals, and if you don't do any seed cleaning, then you're replanting through the manure spreading any ragweed seeds and things of that sort. So you can see here he stops to get big rocks. And then he'll go back on and finish the rest of the field. That's Trey with him. Trey doesn't miss out on a bit of the farming. He did field work yesterday and then took some corn into the elevator and went from 6 to 10 last night. And I think Trey was with him for all of them, except maybe 2 or 3 hours of that whole day. We've got quite a little farmer on our hands with him.